Hey guys, I'm out here in the building. My mom gave me something today to tear apart, and it's what it is it's a Kodak. It's a little bitty printer where you print off film off of some kind of digital camera. I figured I'd have a few goodies in it. I don't know. I've never torn one apart before, so we're just gonna get into it. See what we can figure out. Do it the old-fashioned way with just a screwdriver and a few other tools. No need for no fancy stuff. Yeah. Weather's got me freaking down today. I mean, all this rain and crap. I figure it'd be a better day on Christmas, but hey, I guess it beats 10 inches of snow. So what we got in this dude? Ribbon wire, all sorts of little boards in here. Let's see what Kodak's got in store for us. Precious metals, maybe. I ain't got too deep into the silver collecting stuff yet, but like I said, I don't know a whole lot. There looks like to be, yeah, there's some gold. So we'll throw that in our little treasure box. There's some gold in there. I'll keep that. There's some silver on the ends of that wire. So we'll keep that. I don't know how to extract that yet, but well, we will learn. I think I need to adjust the camera just a little bit. There's more buttons with tiny bits of silver behind it. We'll throw that in there. Let me take this camera up just a little bit. I thought you guys could see it, but I guess you couldn't. Alright. There's more silver flashing on that, more wire right there. So, let's see what we can get into here. There's crystal oscillators in there. I'll go ahead and jerk that out of there before I get too deep in it. See what we got. I don't think I'm gonna go all the way down to the MLCC. That's too far for me. I mean, to get a nice bit of silver, I would probably do it. But these right here are just so tiny, I ain't gonna worry about it. I just ain't gonna worry about it. A little fan. We'll cut them wires. Take these wires here and cut them off and put them in our number 2 insulated. The fan can go for copper motors. Throw my bucket. Let's see here. There ain't too much of nothing in this old dude. It's gonna probably be a mid-grade board, maybe. It's green on both sides. Got a few little copper bits. Don't know. I know in these things here, there's a little bit of copper in these. So if somebody wanted to go after that, we could pull the little bits of copper out of the board. Off the board, I mean. That one little bitty piece, you know, it had that little wound of copper in it. So we'll throw it in the barrel. But I ain't gonna get into that right now. Get on down deeper in here and see what we can find. It's just like a little printer, so I mean, it ain't gonna have a whole heck of a lot of stuff in it. More plastic than anything. Matter of fact, right here is just gonna slide right out. More plastic. Well, there's not a lot here. Not a lot at all. So, I guess I could do it on camera, couldn't I? I just don't want all these little screws going everywhere. There's more silver plated ribbon wire in there. And again, it's not going to be a lot. But hey, what do we say in the scrapper field? Every little bit counts. Every little bit counts. Oh, little printer head right there. I don't know how to get that off, but we're gonna figure it out. If I gotta go all Ian Matthews on it and hit it with a hammer, we're gonna get it. Some of these tiny screws. Sheesh, I don't even have a bit for that. There's a little bitty electric motor right there. I just tore up. And we get a little treat. More copper. Granted, it's angel hair, but hey, I'll freaking take it. I will take it. It was already there for the taking, so I got it. Okay. There's another little motor right here that I don't have the screwdriver to take and get it apart. Little low grade board there. No biggie for it. And that motor that I just tore apart has got another round of copper inside of it. I don't know if I'm going to get that out or not. My goodness. That is freaking tiny. I think all my tools are freaking magnetic. I don't know how you demagnetize. I don't know how to magnetize them. So here's another little bit of copper. That's probably about all this thing here is going to be worth, is the little bit of copper that's in it. Kodak. We're going to have a copper Kodak moment. Yes, sir. Pennies make dollars. Yeah. Get that little stuff there off there. Oh, a little bit of copper. Every bit counts. Hey, hey. Let's see. I do not have the screwdrivers to freaking get that crap off here, so we just gonna do it the demo way. I really didn't want to take this from Mom and scrap it, but she told me to, so I did. So Mom, here's your little printer. And we're gonna see what we get out of it. It's not gonna be much. Thing about it is the screws are so daggone small. I gotta tear it apart instead of pulling it apart like I normally would. Oh goodness, shit falling everywhere. Throw all that stuff out of the way. There's one of them things there, taped on there. It's I don't know, some kind of weight. Alright, there's a little bit of aluminum in there. Yeah. Little bits of aluminum. Alright, them screws here, I should be able to get out with that little screwdriver. We'll find out. Yeah. Kodak. It just find out how cheaply stuff's made. That's aluminum. I'll throw that over there. We'll say that. There's more silver plated wire, ribbon wire. I'll figure out how to get that out, silver out of there. There's some more little bitty bits of gold in that board here, but I don't know that I'll be able to get that off or there or not. Cause I mean that is freaking tiny. So probably not. I can't get that screw out right there. So yeah. Probably not. We'll just throw it in the dirty aluminum, call it good. Hope everybody had a Merry Christmas. You know, Christmas at my house ain't what they call the traditional Christmas. I don't care about the gifts and all the stuff. There's a little electric motor there and everything. I don't care nothing about none of that stuff. Because, I mean, that's not what Christmas is for anyway. Gifting and all this crap. But, yep. Hope everybody enjoyed theirs. For the most part, I stayed at home. I did go see my mom. You know, a couple other people. Passed out some Christmas cookies and stuff like that Dodie made and all that good mess. You know, I'd much rather, honestly, much rather been at home. But she wanted to go and I wanted to go see Mom too, but that's about sums it up. I mean, it wasn't much to it. Things just ain't the same as they used to be. You know, families don't get together and stuff like they used to. But oh well, it is what it is. There's the printer part. Ain't nothing in it. Junk. I seen a video the other day of a guy taking apart some, oh heck, I guess it was some reel-to-reel movies and trying to get silver and all that stuff out of them, but it turned out to be a dud. Wasted all the chemicals and stuff for nothing. But it is what it is. You gotta try. a little bit of brass. Yeah, there's really not a lot of lift of this thing. Not a lot left. Just a bunch of metal and plastic. Nothing else. Alright, let's go back to that board and see what we got in here. I don't care about them little transformers and stuff like that. Silver coated. Silver coated. Silver bells. Yeah. Silver bells. Ain't much in this stuff. Yeah. Not a lot. But we'll get the copper. That's what we're here for. Copper. Copper topper. There's a little bit of copper. Yeah. Ain't nothing else on that little board, so I don't think I'll do any more depopulating on that. But I have got this board. And it's got some nice chunks of aluminum on it. There's a lot of copper on there. So might as well get it while I'm here. I can't remember what half of this stuff is called. MOSFETs, copper MOSFETs and all that stuff. You know, the M&Ms and all that stuff. I'm sure if you break it all up, there's a little bitty thin coat of silver inside of these things. Get it lower. Hell, we got that thing up on there. Alright. Well, they don't want that thing to come off there. Well, darn well I pulled that screw out. There's a MOSFET. Well, I guess I didn't take them all the way out. Who'd have thunk it? I've done bent it all to crap. I'm just chilling out here, guys. I'm bored and got tired of watching TV. Hey, it is what it is. I don't care for a lot of TV. I can't make no money in there sitting on the couch. That board is a junker. Get just metal pieces off there. I ain't for certain on which of the little capacitors or whatever, a little piece of extruded, like these little blue polka dots right here. I'm not sure exactly how much or what's in them, but you'd have to have 1,000,000 of them things to crush up and run through some kind of chemical to get it out. Now I know. Oh, I think I know. Now I know why they want the tantalum capacitors. I ain't real sure about it, but my God, it would take freaking months to get enough of these things to make good for anything. But they got little tiny bits of gold in them. Not enough for me to mess with. More aluminum. Where did that other one? I had it up here. Where did it go? there's another one of these things laying over here somewhere. I got to pour some copper out of it. I've never once seen this stuff on a circuit board before. So we're going to just see how much exactly is in here. Because it looks like quite a bit. Now, I was wanting to do this the other day, but I got tied up doing other things. And tried to get some silver together and stuff. And my plan just didn't work out, so I've been doing other things, trying to keep everybody happy. Picked up several TVs last weekend. Okay. Well, that ain't worth a crap. There we go. Got some pretty thick windings there. I didn't get it busted all the way, but I got the most part of it. Yeah. There we go. A bunch of number 2 copper. Yeah, that's just how that one little thing. And there's still copper in it. We can get it too. We're here. I just couldn't get that piece of junk out of there. Oh yeah, I don't know if I can get that or not. That's some fine frog hair right there. Hey. All right, let's see. Fine frog hair. Ooh. I need to get me a weight for this table. Some kind of real hard steel to lay on top of this. This would be a nice workbench that I can just roll around anywhere. Too much. That's gonna be too much trouble for that little bit. So let me see if I can do it like this. There we go. I still don't know if I can get it out. Yeah, angel hair. That's some really fine stuff. Alright, let me go hit it with my hammer. I'll be right back. Well, it exploded. That crap just went everywhere. It exploded. I got that little piece there. I got that little piece there. So, hey, it is what it is. But anyway, I honestly don't know how people can sit here and tackle this little bitty stuff. I mean, sometimes I can get a little bit of enjoyment out of it, but my gosh, man, that's just a lot. You know, I ain't gonna judge nobody for doing it. I just don't know if I can get into it. I mean, some of the screws are really hard to get to. You gotta pull transformers and stuff like that. It don't really bother me. But man, my damn patience to get to running thin. And I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I got it in me. Start beating stuff to death. I mean, for everything you do, I mean, you get rewarded. I mean, it's just, that's part of it. You get what you put into it. And I mean, I could see sitting there bored and not doing nothing, you know, looking at the TV, breaking down some contacts or breaking down this stuff, you know. My goodness, just doing it every day for, yeah, nice little copper donut. I don't know if I could do this all the time. I mean, if I could reap the reward one time and see how it pays off, and yeah, I'll probably get back in, you know, get into it pretty deep. But I don't know. I've never really been a what they call a micro scrapper, a picker, or whatever. But, I mean, I like copper. I like messing with stuff that's got copper in it. But some of this stuff just really gets tedious. I mean, it kind of sends me in the other direction. I mean, I'm more fast money. But, you know, hey, well, I might just get into it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, if I can prove that my time is more valuable than this. Oh, shit. Well, it's got a lot of silver foil in it. I wonder if that's, I wonder if it's silver. Does anybody know? Some kind of an answer, you know, tell me. I'll show you what it is here in just a second. I got another one over here on the board. I mean, it's silver foil. Probably no yield. I mean, it's some kind of capacitor, but hell, this shit's rich, whatever it is. I'll throw it right there, and I'll show you where I got it, if I can get this other one off. It's these little blue boxes right here. That's what's in them. Not certain what it is myself. But if it's containing silver right now, I'll probably keep it because it's got a big mound of stuff in it. I mean, I don't know. We'll just throw it over here and wait for somebody to say something. I know certain stuff on here has it. It's just like this little relay box right here. On there contains silver contacts. Got a little bitty spool of copper in it that I don't normally mess with. And then there's probably not big enough to mess with. Well, I guess I've dropped the contacts. Or is it in here? No, here they are. I mean, they're super tiny. All that junk off my cutters. I mean, really super tiny. There's one right there, if you can see it. Oh. tiny. But it don't take much, guys. I mean, and I was in awe whenever I pulled some of these contacts apart, you know, and found little bitty stuff like this. And I had to break it all down, just like the batch that I done tonight in the house. I mean, my God, dude, there's another one in there. It does not take a whole lot. I promise you that. Cause the ones that I done tonight, I mean, I thought, well, hell, that ain't gonna be worth nothing. Well, turns out that I pulled out over 100 grams of silver. Now, granted, some of them might be tungsten or whatever, but you know, once you get your solution right and you learn this process, that's going to be worth something. And you reap what you sow. I mean, it's going to be good. Silver's not worth a whole hell of a lot, but the more you have, the more it's worth. And that's the way I'm looking at it. I mean, I'm trying to keep my composure together about it and not work my balls off for a little or nothing. But the amount of contacts that I've got right now, once I get them out, man, just like copper. I mean, copper's worth a little more. I don't know why. Oh yeah, it ain't worth nowhere near what silver is, but and gold, but it's worth something. People go after the copper every day. Of course, you get more of it, but what you're looking for in silver is that yield. Well, I mean, every freaking pennyweight counts. You know, every little bitty dot. And I did not think that one little bitty dot could, hell, 6 little dots weigh 1 gram. I'm like, holy crap. And then I got some bigger ones. Hell, some of them, one of them weighed 5 grams. I was like, holy crap. You know, 4 of them, you got an ounce. Or something. I can't remember the math of it. But, you know, it does not take much. Now, granted, the chemicals are expensive. But there's other ways. There's poor man's ways. That'll be my next step. Learning that poor man nitric. Because, I mean, I'm not going to be able to pay $40, $50 every time that I got to have nitric. I mean, I'm not going to get rich too quick off of this crap. And, you know, it's just something that caught my interest. And I jumped into it head first. Not knowing what I was doing, really. It's extruded. And I found out how fast that it can get expensive. You know, I mean, that's why I said, hell with this shit. I'm going to look at the other direction. And we're going to find some other ways. So, I stuck with the copper cell. I stuck with the copper cell, which is doing really good. I mean, for what I know about it. You know, so. And what people's told me about it. The copper cell is basically the same thing as a silver cell. So sooner or later, once I get a little bit of silver saved up, and get it ran, I'm gonna start a silver cell. No, I haven't done any videos on it, and that's because it's really, to me, it's really intense chemicals, and I don't want to screw up. If I get to not paying attention and all this crap, you know, there's a lot of silver on that board I didn't even think about. But I mean, it's just plated on there. But anyway, like what I was saying is I don't want to get into too deep, because I really don't know what I'm doing exactly yet. And I don't want to hurt myself. So I slowed down. I want to do what the guys just told me to do. You know, slow down. You know, catch up at it later. So I need to do that. I need to listen. They've been doing it longer than I have. But I'm not going to give it up. I'm not going to give it up. It's fun. I get to learn something. And maybe I get to make some money sometime or another. Whether now, when I learn it now, I might not make nothing right now, but it's experience, and it's not, you know, I have the knowledge. So if I run across a big bunch of stuff again, hey, I'll know what to do with it next time. More extruded. So we'll just stick to that and play it safe. Get those copper bits. I'm gonna still do my copper. I'm gonna still get my brass. I'm gonna do my videos, and hopefully I keep everybody happy. I'll see what they're saying with them now. Them M&Ms. I mean, granted, there's not a lot, and there's probably not, I don't know how to process that crap. But there's a thin coat of foil around the outside of these. Yeah. Most of it, you probably can't even see it on the camera. Anyway, it is what it is. You know, I mean, I'm not gonna hurt myself over this stuff. Take my time. I'll put a little gold out of them later. Hey, buddy. And that's another thing, you know, gold. Gold is a lot higher. And everywhere you go, you find a little bit. It don't take much. These fingers, yeah, it takes a lot of fingers. You know, it takes a lot of them pins, which I don't normally mess with. You know, these boards ain't got hardly nothing on them. I was in here yesterday. I seen some things on one of them, but I don't remember where it was at. And for the most part, I mean, these are not real hard to tear apart. There's another little bit of copper wound right there. Snip, 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 snip. And there you go. I may throw them in a silver cell or a copper cell and see what that shit is. It's copper. I know that. Oh, that's that coated. That's coated copper. Oh, I don't worry about that crap. But who knows? You know, I'll get there. I'll get there eventually. It won't take much time. The learning process is my biggest thing. You know, I mean, I've had a learning disability pretty much all my life. So I'm just a little slower than, you know, some of these normal folks out there. But there again, you know, really, who's normal? How do we know what normal is? I know these little fuses right here, the ends of them, the little fuses, the glass fuses, bus fuses, whatever you're gonna call them, they contain silver. But I mean, like I said, you're gonna have to have a whole bunch of them, because I mean, I don't know how much that stuff ever takes, or how much is in there. The M&Ms. I mean, how much is really in them? How do you extract it? I mean, that's another thing. You got to crush this stuff up. And who's gonna take the time? How much time does it take? I mean, there's a lot of questions in it. Myself, I don't know. You know, I've got people asking me right now, how? Shit, don't ask me. I don't know yet. Whenever I finally know about it more, come ask me. I'll be glad to tell you, or show you, or something. You know, I mean, I'm learning it myself right now. But I just can't see myself, you know, telling somebody how to do something, not knowing myself how to do it completely. There's that other thing in there. You know, and then get themselves screwed up and pull back a nub with no fingers, because they done lost them on all this damn acid and stuff that you use. You know, I mean, I just can't do it. I'm not going to tell you how to do it. You know, I mean, there's other people out there way more advanced than me. So please, guys, I mean, don't expect me to tell you how this chemical mix is done until I have educated myself in it, and I'm fully comfortable in doing it myself. Because I mean, I don't want nobody to get hurt. That right there would freaking just absolutely wreck my mind. I'd never sleep again if any one of you guys got hurt doing anything like that. Knowing that I showed you, or I told you how to do it when I didn't even know how to do it myself. I can't do that. I'm not going to do it. I'm just getting cover. The barrel will fill up. It might not be tomorrow, but it's getting there. That knows being a punk. It's a punk. Alright, here we go. You know, I mean, I enjoy what I do. Probably a little too much, because I mean, I'm going to end up pissing the old lady off again and not staying in the house. But I hope not. You know, I don't want to quit what I'm doing. There's a bunch of MLCCs on there. I don't know about them yet. But anyway, guys, I guess I'm gonna go back in here and spend the rest of the Christmas with the old gal friend. I come out here just to tear that thing apart and make a video. But anywho, I hope you all guys had a really good Christmas. Mine was, like I said, normal. It's just, I don't celebrate, you know. Hope everybody has a wonderful night. I'm going to shut it down. We'll see you in the next one. Like, share, subscribe, follow, whatever you call it. Share me out if you want. If not, so be it. I've been doing it for 11 months. I'm where I'm at right now. So, with that note, peace, guys. Love you.